Hi guys, so good evening and welcome back to my magical world. And so let's continue our reading session. Today is the last day of the month. Finally, natapos na rin ang month of January after all the fuckery that happened. So, ayan, we're going to read page 23 of the book Manipulation. So guard yourself against the manipulation of others. So listen carefully. Kasi sometimes you think you are so good at this, but you're not. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people out there who's like it's innate to them or it's their nature to manipulate others. Okay? I hope you don't meet people like that, but they're just out there. Sometimes on your neighbor, things like that. They are everywhere, guys. So you really have to be careful not to be influenced. I have a crystal clear vision now, so I know. So after a lot of illusions and delusions of the past. So the more you understand about manipulation, the better equipped you'll be to avoid being manipulated by others. Recognizing manipulative behaviors in other people will not only protect you against their influence, but you'll learn more about their goals, feeding your mind with information that you can use to manipulate them. So, sige, huwag na muna tayo magkwento. Maybe in the future. So it's not hard to be aware of situations where you can expect to encounter manipulative behavior. What's more difficult is to always spot the ways in which you are being manipulated. A key part of this is understanding the goals of other parties and how they are attempting to achieve those goals at any given moment. With this information, not only can you recognize and capitalize on their behavior of others, you can develop the ability to predict the future actions of your adversary. So you really have to be careful of being vulnerable to people, to humans, especially if you just met them or something like that. This requires emotional intelligence, as it is absolutely necessary to be able to place yourself in the shoes of your target. And developing this ability, a good place to start is by assessing your own behavior through your actions and learning to understand your choices from an objective standpoint. Doing so will require some practice, but later chapters will cover that in some detail. Okay, so let's take it slow. So page lang guys, Some page lang tayo for the day kasi so glad later February na. I hope, things will move fast. Diba? So, I hope you've already wrapped up many things in your life, in your house, in your workplace. You have given the things that are no longer serving you to others. Stuff that you don't use. And stop hoarding. I don't like people who hoard a lot, especially if there are unnecessary. I don't really get the point of like keeping stuff. Too much stuff that is not actually useful for you anymore. Kasi, 'di ba? Ano ba? Ano bang tawag dun sa quote na yun? Less is more. Yon. Yan. So, if you know that. So, thank you guys for listening. Thank you for helping me make this world a better place for all of us and for the future generation. Okay? So, later, may lakad ako. And, have to finish it. Kasi, hopefully, yun na yung last. Kasi I have to do many things pa. So, ano ba? Today is a productive day. And, yan. Ingat kayo. Okay? Don't let yourself be manipulated.